I think that the Fiesta Bowl jersey is my favorite one.
Gail Box holds up her son Austin's football jersey, the one he wore in his last game as a University of Oklahoma linebacker. The last time she saw her son alive was the day he graduated, 5 days before he died.
Austin was living a nightmare, the nightmare of prescription drug abuse, prescription opioids to be exact.
Austin was one of the 6,000 or so Oklahomans who have died from opioid overdoses over the last 20 years.
Money can make people and businesses do bad things.
And in this closely watched court case, Oklahoma state prosecutors placed the blame squarely at the feet of a company they called the kingpin of the drug trade, growing the very poppies that became the source of the opioid crisis.
The company used pseudoscience and misleading information that downplayed the risks of opioids, leading to the worst man-made public nuisance our state and this country has ever seen.
And in a landmark ruling today, the judge agreed.
Specifically, defendants caused an opioid crisis that is evidenced by increased rates of addiction, overdose deaths, and neonatal abstinence syndrome in Oklahoma.
They provided medically necessary medication.
Throughout the trial, Johnson & Johnson denied responsibility, claiming that its drugs are rarely abused.
Johnson & Johnson did not cause the opioid abuse crisis here in Oklahoma or anywhere in this country. We have many strong grounds for appeal, and we intend to pursue those vigorously.
Earlier this year, 2 other drug manufacturers that produce opioids settled with Oklahoma for more than $350 million. This latest trial could become a litmus test for other plaintiffs. In October, a federal trial is scheduled in which almost 2,000 cases against the pharmaceutical industry have been rolled into one massive case. Some experts are already comparing it to the historic 1998 global settlement with tobacco companies. Kim Brunhuber, CBC News, Los Angeles.
So in Canada, BC has led a class action lawsuit against drug companies. Today, that province's Attorney General told CBC News his office is pleased with the Oklahoma decision. This spring, Ontario said it would join BC's fight. Separately, a doctor filed a proposal for a class action in Ontario Superior Court seeking $1.1 billion from dozens of Canadian companies, including Johnson & Johnson.